All right, everybody. I am fired up. I have been listening to a couple of Audible books, and the first is Atomic Habits by James Clear. And then I am listening currently to Unleash the Power Within with Tony Robbins. And so all of the little Jedi mind tricks that I've been sharing with you, those came out of my head, and they're things that I've been doing, probably because I've heard them from certain people who've probably been influenced by these folks. But I'm telling you what, I am on fire for you guys. I am on fire for the potential that you have to make amazing changes inside your person. And one of the things that I want to focus on and emphasize is the power of your internal communication with yourself. So, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, he's talking to himself, he must be nuts, crazy, you know. But who do we have in our heads 24/7? If there's, if you get stranded on a desert island, you are not alone. You are 100% with yourself. And a couple of reasons this is important is because you have to be okay with who you are in order to love yourself enough to make the changes that you want to make. Okay? Another point about being in your head 24/7, 100% of the time, is that the words that you say to yourself have power, and that the way you intone them to yourself and the way you approach change and habits and thinking can either make or break this process. So if you come into it with like, oh, diets are hard, I might be able to do this, I'll do my best, I'll really try, but I'm human, I'm only human. Or you come into it with the idea of, I want to lose weight and I want to have a good time while I'm doing it. It changes the whole tone of the thought. If you sit and think about, oh, I'm just so tired all the time and I'm so depressed and I'm stressed and I'm overworked and blah, 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 blah. Sure, you may think you're feeling those things, but what is it that you're really saying? It could be different for each one of us. The big thing is what are you afraid of happening if you put in the effort and you do the hard thing and you make the change? What are you afraid of? If you're successful, what do you have to lose? If you sit there and worry about it or have angst over it or wring your hands or think about how hard it's going to be and you do nothing, what do you get? The same old thing. The same thing that's kept you where you're at right now. So when it comes time to do the hard things, when you are thinking about making those changes in your life, about where you want to be, you're the only one that can make that change. You can't say, well, when my husband does this, then I can go on the diet. When my kids move out, then I can change my house to the way I enjoy it and I can start working out. Or when I retire, or when I get a promotion, or when I make more money, or when I lose enough weight that I can exercise. When I then statements don't work. You have to make the decision that the change is worth doing now. And I think that you know that innately, but it's just so much easier to stick with the hard things, the unhealthy habits, and the things that you know, because it's more comfortable. It's a known discomfort versus an unknown success. You don't know already that you're going to be successful, except for if you tell yourself that you will. Little victories add up to large victories. You have the power within yourself to determine if you're going to be the victor or the victim. So stay strong, my friends. This is week 1. 6 weeks of hard, then 4 weeks of showing your body how to love itself. And then if you have more release to do, you can do another 6 weeks, but you already know you can do it because you've already done it. So in your minds, I want you to say, I've done it. I've been successful. I can do hard things. Change is 1 degree at a time, and you can turn that 180 from where you're at and not happy. you're not feeling healthy, you're low energy. We want to go 180 from that. We want to feel vital. We want to feel energetic. We want to feel healthy, and we want to be happy in our bodies. And so you could do this one little step at a time. You got this. Talk to you later.